Why do most people stay stuck? It's not because they're not smart enough. It's not because they don't have potential. And it's definitely not because success is reserved for a chosen few. Most people stay stuck because they're repeating the same patterns every single day. The same thoughts, the same habits, the same excuses. And over time, those patterns become a loop. A cycle that feels normal, even when it's slowly holding you back. If you watched the last video, you already know this. Your life changes when your mindset changes. But here's the truth most people avoid. Changing your mindset once is not enough. You have to break the cycle that keeps pulling you back. Because every time you try to improve, something inside you resists. You say you're going to wake up earlier, but you hit snooze. You say you're going to focus, but you reach for your phone. You say you're going to change, but you fall back into what's comfortable. And then you start telling yourself a story. Maybe this is just who I am. Maybe I'm not disciplined. Maybe I'm just not built for this. That story is the trap. Because the moment you believe it, you stop trying. But here's what's really happening. Your brain is not trying to ruin your life. It's trying to protect you. From discomfort. From uncertainty. From effort. Your brain loves what is familiar, even if it's not good for you. So when you try to change, it sends signals. Go back. This is too hard. This isn't you. And most people listen. That's why they stay stuck. Not because they can't change, but because they keep obeying the voice that tells them not to. Breaking the cycle starts with awareness. You have to notice the patterns. Notice when you procrastinate. Notice when you make excuses. Notice when you choose comfort over growth. Because you can't change what you don't see. But awareness alone is not enough. You also need to interrupt the pattern. The moment you feel the urge to delay, the moment you want to quit, continue. The moment you want comfort, choose discipline. It won't feel natural. In fact, it will feel wrong at first. Because you're going against a version of yourself that has been in control for years. But that discomfort is the signal. It means you're finally doing something different. Most people wait to feel ready. They wait for motivation. They wait for the perfect time. They wait until it feels easy. That moment never comes. The people who break the cycle are not more motivated. They're just more committed. Committed to showing up when it's hard. Committed to acting even when they don't feel like it. Committed to becoming someone new. Because that's the real goal. Not just changing your actions, but changing your identity. Right now, you have an identity. It's built from your past decisions, your habits, your environment, and that identity is shaping your future. If you see yourself as someone inconsistent, you'll act that way. If you see yourself as someone who quits, you'll prove it again. If you see yourself as average, you'll stay there. So the question is not, what do I need to do? The real question is, who do I need to become to break this cycle? Someone disciplined. Someone focused. Someone who keeps promises to themselves. And here's the key. You don't become that person overnight. You become that person through small, repeated actions. One decision at a time. Every time you do what you said you would do, you reinforce a new identity. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you weaken the old one. This is how the cycle breaks. Not in one big moment, but in hundreds of small ones. And most people quit before those moments add up. They try for a few days, maybe a few weeks. Then they fall back, and assume nothing works. But the truth is, they just stop too early. Consistency is what separates those who stay stuck from those who move forward. Not perfection, not talent. Consistency. Showing up again. Trying again. Choosing again. Even when it's boring. Even when it's hard. Even when no one is watching. Because this is not about proving something to the world. This is about proving something to yourself. That you can change. That you can grow. That you are not stuck. Imagine your life if you actually broke the cycle. You wake up with clarity. You follow through on what you start. You trust yourself again. Not because everything is perfect, but because you are in control. That version of you is not far away. But it requires a decision. Not tomorrow. Not next week. The decision to stop repeating the same patterns. The decision to stop listening to the voice that keeps you small. The decision to become someone new. This is where most people turn back. Because change is uncomfortable. Growth is uncomfortable. Becoming better is uncomfortable. But staying stuck is also uncomfortable. The difference is one leads somewhere. So choose your discomfort wisely. Stay where you are and nothing changes. Or step forward and everything begins to shift. Slowly at first, then all at once. This is your moment to break the cycle. Not with motivation. Not with empty promises. But with action. Right now. If this message made you think, don't ignore it. Subscribe to this channel and commit to getting 1% better every single day. Like this video so this message reaches someone else who feels stuck right now. And in the comments, write one pattern you're deciding to break starting today. Stay consistent. Stay disciplined. I'll see you in the next video.